let's try and solve some of the world's renewable energy problems in Salton Sea from Devere, a game for 1 to 4 players that's going to play in about 120 minutes, designed by David Bernal with artwork by Amelia Sales. This is yet again another tiny box filled with a massive euro. This game is pretty extensive. It is your standard worker placement. You've got 4 workers to start the game and you can unlock 3 more throughout. On your turn, there's about 12 different actions you can pick from. However, what's really cool is that the actions on your board are the basic version of the actions. You start with a hand of cards that has an upgraded version of those actions. And it also doubles as money, which is really cool. Then you can also, as you throughout the game, get more and more money, decide to take action cards that are worth more. And so once again, upgrading your actions. So you can actually upgrade all of the actions that you can do on your turn, which is really cool. Throughout the game, you're going to be mining down in your geothermal kind of section of the Salton Sea, a real place actually in California that is very, very salty, hence the name. As you drill down, you can then, of course, extract the brine, and then the brine you can then transform into geothermal energy and lithium batteries. In addition to the main actions of drilling, getting resources, and refining them and then selling them to the market, there are also contracts that you can get that allow you to sell to private markets and that give you some more money. There are also contracts that you can get that help you reach the end game bonuses. There are end game bonuses that change each round. Some of these are immediate scoring and some of them are end of game scoring. So there's a variable there, which is cool. I, of course, have upgraded my copy with some 3D printed inserts. So take a look at this. Everything in here makes this setup really quick. And I mentioned there's a bunch of euro inside this small box. There is a market of the 1, 3s, and 5s. These are the ones that you can upgrade your actions on. Then there's the contracts that you can use to complete to get more points. And then there's the research cards that you can use for ongoing abilities. However, you can only hold so many of these until you've upgraded your warehouse. So there is a little bit of tension back and forth here. Something I liked is that there isn't a lot of player interference here. So if you have a plan of the type of company you want to run, you can go ahead and run that. So it's kind of, you got a little bit of role playing that you can do in here, and you're not going to get squashed by too many things, mainly only by contracts being taken or a selling action being taken and the market value changes of what you wanted to sell. So it's not too detrimental, which I quite like. There's also a lot of different avenues for scoring. You don't have to focus on either one of them. And it doesn't feel like by focusing on any certain one that you're going to have a runaway lead, which is great. So it's very well balanced. Overall, I definitely think Salton Sea is worth checking out. The theme isn't really for me, so this is definitely going to be one of those ones where evaluate whether or not the theme speaks to you, because the Euro itself, it does have really cool mechanics. It does work well. It's a little bit on the solo multiplayer side, but it's still worth it, especially for all the game you get in this tiny box. Now, I also have Bamboo, which is very similar, and also another big Euro that I want to check out from Devere. And I also have Planta Nubo coming and Daitoshi, so make sure you like, subscribe, and follow along for a lot more. Devere is probably one of my favorite publishers right now, so I'm excited for what comes out next year. I know Daitoshi isn't this type of small box, but I hope Transgalactica does, because I have one more slot on this shelf behind me that will fit this exact size of box. So I hope that's where there, so I can just have a line of Devere across the wall. All right, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.